Alright, so we're gonna be continuing this part. So let's move down because for the technicalities of. Okay, so let me just open it one more time. Okay, this one. Tell me the names of four metals, please. Tell me the names of four metals, please. The names
The
of
names of
four
four
metals are
metals are
gold,
gold,
silver,
silver,
steel, and
steel,
iron.
and iron.
Is your watch made of plastic? Is your watch made of plastic? Yes, no. No, my watch
No, my
isn't
watch isn't
made of
made
plastic.
of plastic.
It's made of
It's
steel.
made of steel.
Yep, I have here. Ta-da! What's a key generally made of? What's a key generally made of? A key is
A
generally
case generally
made of
made
steel.
of steel.
Yep. Are you wearing anything made of silver? Are you wearing anything made of silver? No, I'm not
No, I'm
wearing
not
anything
wearing anything
made of
made of
silver.
silver.
Yep, that's good. Okay, what about this one? How much do you think this pen cost? About how much do you think this pen cost? I think
I
that
think
pen
that pen
cost about
cost about, I
how
forgot how
much?
much was it?
100 yen.
More.
Okay, 101 yen. Okay, that I think that
I
pen
think that pen
cost about
cost about
200 yen.
200 yen.
Okay, so plus two, plus one. Another. So, does your shoes cost more than your handkerchief? Does your shoes cost? I mean, no. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where do we
What?
come in this? Are you?
Something wrong. Ooh.
All right. So that's what we call amazing one.
What
Thank you
is
so much, guys. And
happening?
I've got a background one. Okay. So how much? Okay, let me just repeat that part. How much do you think this pen costs? About how much do you think this pen costs? I think that
I
pen
think
costs
that
about
pen cost about
200 yen.
200 yen.
You, do your shoes cost more than your handkerchief? Do your shoes cost more than your handkerchief? Yes, my shoes
Yes, my shoes
cost more
cost
than
more than
my
my
handkerchief.
handkerchief.
Yep, tube handkerchief.
Handkerchief.
When you get it, right? Another. How much does the cinema cost in that town? About how much does the cinema cost in that town? The cinema
The cinema
cost about
costs about,
how much?
how much is it?
In your town, how much?
I don't
The
know.
cinema.
2,000,
Mm,
1,500? I don't know.
yen
Yen
in this town.
in this town.
Yeah, because it's 800 yen in the Philippines, though. Another, what does the word like mean? Not a verb. What does the word like mean? Not a verb. The word
The
like
word
means
like means
similar to
similar to
or
or
such as.
such as.
Yep. Only an example is this book like your book? Is this book like your book? Yes, that book's like.
Eh, that
Yes, that
book
book's like
is like
my book.
my book.
Yes, it's at the
Eh,
end of your book. Yeah, something like that. But this time it's different. Is your face the same as your father's? Is your face the same as your father's? No, my
no, my
face.
face
Is it the same
isn't the
as
same as
my
my
father's?
father.
It's like my
It's like my
father's.
father's.
Yes, not really the same. So do you eat different kinds of food? Me like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc. Do you eat different kinds of food like Chinese, Indian, Spanish, etc.? Yes, no.
Mm, yes.
Yes, I eat
I
different
ate
kinds of
different
food
kinds of food
like
like
Chinese,
Chinese,
Indian,
Indian,
Spanish, etc.
Spanish, etc.
Yes, because she like food. Me too. Another. Tell me the names of the days of the week, please. Tell me the names of the days of the week, please. The names
The
of
names of
the
the
days of the
days
week
of the
are
week are
Monday,
Monday,
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Monday, Monday, Tuesday,
Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday, Friday,
Friday, Saturday, and
Saturday, and Sunday.
yep. What do we call Saturday and Sunday? What do we call Saturday and Sunday? We call
We
Saturday
call
and
Saturday
Sunday
and Sunday
the weekend.
the weekend.
Yep. What's today? What's today? Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
What was yesterday? What was yesterday? Yesterday was
Yesterday was
Saturday.
Saturday.
What will tomorrow be? What will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will
Tomorrow
be
will be
Monday.
Monday.
Yep. What will the day after tomorrow be? What will the day after tomorrow be? The day
The
after
day after
tomorrow
tomorrow
will
will
be
be
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yep. What was the day before yesterday? What was the day before yesterday? The day
The day
before
before
yesterday
yesterday
was
was
Friday.
Friday.
Yay. Do you want to break your pen? Do you want to break your pen? No, I don't want.
Yeah. No, I
Yes.
don't
No,
want
I don't want to break my
to
pen.
break my pen.
No, so sad, right? Do you want to break the window? Do you want to break the window? No, I don't
No,
want
I don't want
to break the
to
window.
break the window.
Do you want anything to eat at the moment? Do you want anything to eat at the moment? Yes, no? No? I don't
No,
want
I don't
anything
want anything
to
to
eat at
eat
the
at the
moment.
moment.
Yep. Do you want anything to drink at the moment? Do you want anything to drink at the moment? Yes, no?
No.
No, I don't want
I don't want
anything
anything
to
to
drink at the
drink at the
moment.
moment.
I have your Starbucks. You don't want to drink? Okay, another. Do you have anything in your pocket? Do you have anything in your pocket? Yes, I have
I have
something.
something.
Yes, I have
Yes,
something
I have something
in my pocket.
in my pocket.
My hands. Okay, so no, I haven't got
I haven't
anything
got anything
in my
in my
pocket.
pocket.
Yep, don't worry about that one. What about this one? What do they have on their feet? What do they have on their feet? They have
They
shoes
have shoes
on their
on
feet.
their feet.
Yep. Do you have any relatives in the town? Do you have any relatives in the town? Yes, no? No? I don't have any
I don't have
relatives
any relatives
in this
in
town.
this town.
Remember relatives, brother, sister. Maybe they're far, right? Okay, another. At what time does the lesson begin? At what time does the lesson begin? The lesson
The
begins at
lesson begins at
5:30.
5:05.
Yay! At what time does the lesson end? At what time does the lesson end? The lesson
The
ends at
lesson ends at
4 to
4
4
to
minutes to what?
6.
4 minutes to 6. Very good. How long does the lesson last? How long does the lesson last? The lesson
The
lasts
lesson
about
lasts about
26
26
minutes.
minutes.
Yep. Is this pen expensive? Is this pen expensive? Yes, no. No, that pen
No, that
isn't
pen isn't
expensive. It's cheap.
It's cheap.
Is a Rolls Royce cheap? Is a Rolls Royce cheap? No, a Rolls
No,
Royce
Rolls
isn't
Royce isn't
cheap.
cheap.
It's
It's
expensive.
expensive.
Yep. Is your handkerchief expensive? Is your handkerchief expensive? No, my
No, my
handkerchief isn't
handkerchief isn't
expensive.
expensive.
It's
It's
cheap.
cheap.
Yep. Okay. So let me show you one more time about my books, right? And all my books are gone again. Something like that. So where are your book? Hello, 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 hello. Where are you? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Okay. So for example, again, so my books are all big. So I'm just going to put it on my fingers, right? Because I got it. So it's here. I'm actually holding it already. So that's what we called. My eyes are so small like that. Okay, listen. Of these three books, Mia, yep, which book or has this book got the most pages? Of these three books, has this book got the most pages? No. Of those three
Of
books,
those 3 books,
that book
that
hasn't
book
got
hasn't got
the most
the most
pages.
pages.
It's got the
It's
fewest
got the
pages.
fewest pages.
Fewest pages. Fewest
Pages.
pages. Pages.
Pages.
It's got the
It's
fewest
got the
pages.
fewest pages.
Yep. In your family, which person in your family reads the fewest books? Which person in your family reads the fewest books? Me or I
Me,
am the
I
person.
am
I'm
the
the person
person
in my
in my
family
family
who reads the fewest
who
books.
read the
The
fewest
fewest
books.
books. Who reads the fewest books?
Huh?
Who reads the fewest books?
Who
Who reads the
reads
fewest
the
books?
fewest books?
Yeah, it's only continuation.
Um,
Yep, in your family, right? Okay,
I
another
think
of
not
these.
me.
I'm sorry.
Not me. Recently, I'm reading a lot of books.
Oh, she changed. That's nice. Okay, as of the moment. Okay, another. So of these three countries, Germany, France, and Greece, has Greece got the most people? Of these three countries, Germany, France, and Greece, has Greece got the most people? No, of those
No,
three
of those
countries,
3 countries,
Greece
Greece
hasn't got
hasn't got
the most
the
people.
most people.
It's got the
It's
fewest
got the
people.
fewest people.
Fewest people.
Fewest people.
Yep. About how many rooms are there in that building? About how many rooms are there in that building? There are about
They're about
how many?
how many?
How many rooms? Five? Five rooms?
Yeah,
5 rooms? 2 rooms?
2,
3 rooms?
about.
1 room. Something 1, 2, 3, 1. How many? There are about 5 rooms in this
Rooms in
building.
this building.
Building. Is that building high? Is that building high? Yes, no? No, this building
No,
isn't
this building isn't
high.
high.
It's low. Yep, only example. So take a look at my book here again. Yep, so again, and this is my box. So only an example. What part of the box is? What part of the box is? It's the inside of
inside of
the
the
box.
box.
What part of the box is? What part of the box is? It's the
It's
outside
the
of
outside
of the
the
box.
box.
Yep. What can you see in your room? What can you see in your room? I can see
I can see
which one? I can see many things
many things
in my room.
in my room.
Yep. So take a look at the window. What can you see outside that window? What can you see outside that window? I can
I
see
can see
which one?
trees
Outside this window.
outside this window.
Yes, trees outside this window. Another. Are we sitting outside in the corridor? Are we sitting outside in the corridor? No, we aren't
No, we
sitting.
aren't sitting.
No, we aren't
No, we
sitting
aren't sitting
outside in the
outside
corridor.
in the corridor.
We're sitting
We're
inside
sitting inside
the classroom.
the classroom.
Yep. Is there any food inside our stomachs after eating? Is there any food inside our stomachs after eating? Yes, there's some
Yes,
food
there's some food
inside our
inside
stomachs.
our stomach.
after eating.
After eating.
Yeah, because still chewing. Yep. Another. What's the plural of What's the plural of The plural of is
is
some.
some.
What's the plural of book? Again, what's the plural of a book? The plural of
The
a book
plural
is
of a book is
some books.
some books.
Yep, I already asked you a while ago. So this time, classroom. So what can you see in this classroom? What can you see in this classroom? I can see which one? I can see some books, some chairs, a teacher, a student, etc.
etc.
Yep. Have you got any fingers on my left hand? Have you got any fingers on my left hand? Yes, you've got
Yes, you've got
some fingers on your left
on your
hand.
left hand.
Can you hear well? Can you hear well? Yes, I can hear well.
Yes, I can hear well.
Can you see well? Can you see well? Yes, I can see well.
Yes, I can see well.
Can you speak Japanese well? Can you speak Japanese well? No, I can't speak.
Eh?
Are you
No.
kidding? I thought you're a foreigner. Yes, I can speak.
Yes, I can speak.
I can speak Japanese well.
well.
Yep, another. Well,
Well.
do you like the smell of flowers? Do you like the smell of flowers? Yes, I like the
Yes, I
smell
like the smell
of
of
flowers.
flowers.
Have you got any plants at home? Have you got any plants at home? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, I've got
I've
some
got
plants
some plants
at home.
at home.
Yep. Whose book's this? Whose book's this? It's your book.
It's your book.
Whose hand's that? Whose hand's that? It's my hand.
My hand.
Yep. What about this one? Whose suits this? Where are you? Where are you,
Where
Mr.
are
Brown? Who suits this? Who suits this? It's Mr. Brown's.
Mr. Brown's.
It's Mr. Brown's suit. I was holding Mr. Brown. Where are you? It's gone. Mr. Brown dove. Okay, again, it's Mr. Brown's suit.
It's Mr. Brown's suit.
Another. Do children generally love going to school? Do children generally love going to school? No, children
No, children
don't generally
don't
love
love
going to school.
going to school.
They generally
They
hate
generally hate
going to school.
going to school.
Do children hate their mothers? Do children hate their mothers? No, children don't hate their mothers.
their mothers.
They love their
They
mothers.
love their mothers.
Yep. Do you love eating bad food? Do you love eating bad food? No, I don't love
No,
eating
I don't love eating
bad food.
bad food.
I hate eating
I hate eating
bad food.
bad food.
Of course. Do you hate all food, me? Do you hate all food? No, I don't
No,
hate
I don't hate
all food. Some I hate
Some I
and
hate and
some I
love.
Yep. Another one. Tell me the names of the 3 meals that people generally eat today. Tell me the names of the 3 meals that people generally eat today. The names
The
of
names of
the 3
the
meals
3
that
meals that
people generally
people
eat today
today
are
are
breakfast, lunch, and
lunch,
breakfast,
breakfast,
lunch, and
lunch
dinner.
and dinner.
Yep. What time do you have your breakfast? What time do you have your breakfast? I have my
I
breakfast
have my
at
breakfast at
which
6,
one?
7
6 in the morning.
in the morning.
What time do you have your lunch? What time do you have your lunch? I have my lunch
I have
at
my lunch at
1 o'clock.
o'clock.
Yep. What time does your dinner begin? What time does your dinner begin? My dinner
My
begins
dinner
at
begins at
what time?
7
In the
in the evening.
Yep. Another. What time does your dinner end? What time does your dinner end? My dinner ends
My
at
dinner ends at
when?
7:30, 8
In the
in the
evening.
evening.
Yep. How long does your dinner last? How long does your dinner last? My dinner
My
lasts about
dinner lasts about 30 to an hour.
okay. Okay. The only specific 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, because you said 7:30, right? Okay, another. What do we eat our food from? What do we eat our food from? We eat our
Eat
food
our food
from a plate
from a
or
plate or
a bowl.
a bowl.
Yep. Bowl.
Bowl.
What do we eat our food with? What do we eat our food with? We eat our food
our food
with a knife,
with a knife,
fork and spoon,
fork and spoon,
or with
or
chopsticks.
with chopsticks.
Yeah, chopsticks. That's British. Another. What's the difference between many and much? What's the difference between many and much? The difference
The
between
difference between
many and much is that we use many
we
with
use many
things
with things
we can
we
count,
can count,
and much
and
with
much
things
with things
we
we
can't count.
can't count.
Yep. Let's move down page here. So give me a sentence with many in it, please. Give me a sentence with many in it, please. There are many
There are
cars
many cars
in a large
in
city.
large city.
In a large
In
city.
a large city.
Yep. Give me a sentence with much in it, please. Give me a sentence with much in it, please. I don't put much sugar in my tea. What's the difference between few and little? What's the difference between few and little? The difference between few and little is that we use few with things we can count, and little with things we can't count. Yep, give me a sentence with few in it, please. Again, give me a sentence with few in it, please. There are few
There are few
tables in that
in
school.
that school.
Give me a sentence with little in it, please. Give me a sentence with little in it, please. I drink little
I
milk.
drink little milk.
Yep. Are there many pictures on this wall? There are many pictures on this wall. No, there
No,
aren't.
they aren't.
Many pictures on that
on
wall.
that wall.
There are two
There are two
pictures
pictures
on that wall.
on that wall.
Another. Yeah, another. Are there few people in a large city? Are there few people in a large city? No, there
No,
aren't.
they aren't.
Few people
Few
in
in
a large
a
city.
large city.
There are many
There are
people
many
in
people in
a large
a
city.
large city.
A large city.
A large city.
Yep. Me, do you drink much water? Do you drink much water? Yes, no? Yes, I drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water.
Do you drink little water? Do you drink little water? No, I don't
No,
drink
I don't drink
little water.
little water.
I drink a lot of
drink
water.
a lot of water.
Do you eat little bread? Do you eat little bread? No, I don't eat
No, I don't eat
little
little
bread.
bread.
I eat
I
a lot
eat
of
a
bread.
lot of bread.
That's true. And do you eat much salt? Do you eat much salt? No, I don't eat
No, I don't eat
much salt. I eat little salt.
little salt.
Yep. Do you put much pepper on your plate? Do you put much pepper on your plate? No, I don't
No, I
put
don't put
much pepper on my plate.
on my plate.
I put little
put
pepper
little pepper
on my plate. What's the difference between fewer than and less than? What's the difference between fewer than and less than? The difference between fewer than and less than is that we use fewer than with things we can count, and less than with things, and less than with things we can't count. Yep, give me a sentence with fewer than in it, please. Give me a sentence with fewer than in it, please. There are fewer pictures in that room than chairs. Chairs. Give me a sentence with less than in it, please. Give me a sentence with less than in it, please. I eat less food than my brother. Are there more people in Europe than in Asia? Are there more people in Europe than in Asia? No, there aren't. More people in Europe than in Asia. There are fewer people in Europe than in Asia. Yep. Do you drink more milk than water? Do you drink more milk than water? No, I don't drink more milk than water. I drink less milk than water. Yep. Have you got more money than the Bank of England? Wow. Have you got more money than the Bank of England? No, I haven't got more money than the Bank of England. I've got less money than the Bank of England. Than the Bank of England. Yep. Do you eat more meat than bread? Do you eat more meat than bread? No, I don't eat more meat than bread. I eat less meat than bread. Yep. Another. What's the difference between the fewest, and the least? What's the difference between the fewest and the least? The difference between the fewest and the least is that we use the fewest with things, not first. The fewest with things we can count, whereas we use the least. Whereas we use the least with things we can't count. Give me a sentence with the fewest in it, please. Give me a sentence with the fewest in it, please. In my family, my brother is the one who reads the fewest books. Yep. Give me a sentence with the least in it, please. Give me a sentence with the least in it, please. In my family, my sister is the one who eats the least bread. Yep. Of these three books, has this book got the most pages? Of these three books, has this book got the most pages? No. Of those three books, that book hasn't got. That book hasn't got the most pages. It's got the fewest pages. Who eats the least food in your family? Who eats the least food in your family? My daughter eats the least food in my family. Yep, that's good. Who drinks the least coffee in your family? Who drinks the least coffee in your family? Who? My daughter drinks the least coffee in my family. Yep, me. Of these three foods, bread, meat, and salt, do you eat salt the most? Of these three foods, bread, meat, and salt, do you eat salt the most? No. Of those three foods, bread, meat, and salt, I don't eat salt the most. I don't eat salt the most. The most. I eat it the least. Why will you eat it? Another. Of these three drinks, water, milk, and wine, do you drink wine the most? Of these three drinks, water, milk, and wine, do you drink wine the most? No. Of those three drinks, water, milk, and wine, I don't drink wine the most. I drink it the least. Yep, who's sitting opposite you? Sitting opposite you, you are sitting opposite me. Yep, who's sitting next to you? Sitting next to you. Nobody's sitting
Nobody's sitting
next to
next to me.
What can you see opposite that building? What can you see opposite that building? I can see
I can
another
see
building,
another building,
etc., etc.
etc.
Opposite this building.
Opposite this building.
Do most people rest from Monday to Friday? Do most people rest from Monday to Friday? No, most people.
Yes. No.
Oh yes,
I
only you.
won't.
Okay, no, most people
Most people
don't rest
don't
from
rest from
Monday to
Monday to
Friday.
Friday.
They work.
They work.
Yep. Do you think most people like working? Do you think most people like working? Yes, no. No, I don't
I
think
don't think
most people
most
like
people like
working.
working.
I think they
I think
dislike
they
working.
dislike working.
Do you work at the weekend? Do you work at the weekend? Yes, I work at
Yes, I work at
the
the
weekend.
weekend.
Yep, that's cool. What's the window made of? What's the window made of? The
The
window's
window
made
is
of
made of
glass.
glass.
Is the table this one? Is the table made of plastic? Is the table made of plastic? No, the
No, the
table
table
isn't made of
isn't made of
plastic.
plastic.
It's made
It's
of
made of
wood.
wood.
Yeah, very wooden, right? Okay, another. What about this one? What's this book made of? What's this book made of? That book's made
That
of
book's
paper.
made of paper.
Paper. Paper, right? Okay, another. What's the wall of the house behind Mr. and Mrs. Brown made of? What's the wall of the house behind Mr. and Mrs. Brown made of? The wall of the
The wall of the
house
house
behind Mr.
behind
and
Mr.
Mrs.
and Mrs.
Brown
Brown
is made of what?
made
Made of
of
stone.
stone.
Do you speak English well? Do you speak English well? No, I don't speak
I don't
English
speak
well,
English well,
but I speak
but
it.
I speak
Well,
it.
but I speak it
But I speak it
well
well
enough.
enough.
Yep. Are you tall enough to touch the ceiling? You're tall enough to touch the ceiling. Yes, I'm tall
Yes, I'm
enough
tall enough
to touch
to
the
touch
ceiling.
the ceiling.
The ceiling.
Ceiling.
So tall. Me too. Oh.
Oh.
Again. Are you short enough to stand under the table? Are you short enough to stand under the table? No, I'm not short
No, I'm
enough
not short enough
to stand
to
under the
stand
table.
under the table.
I'm too tall.
I'm too tall.
Yes, I can really reach this one. Look on. Oh my gosh. Hoo-hoo. I can, right? Okay, another. That was hard though. Is my pocket large enough to put this book into? Is my pocket large enough to put this book into? No, your
Yeah,
pocket.
you can.
Oh, yes. A moment. Okay, no, your
No,
pocket
your
isn't
pocket
isn't
isn't
large enough
large enough
to put
to
that book
put that
into.
book into.
It's too small.
It's too small.
Yeah, like you. Okay, okay. Okay, another. What color is this pen? What color is this pen? That
The
pen's
pen's
green.
green.
Yeah, because that's the nearest to me. Okay, what about this one? What color is this pencil? What color is this pencil? This pencil
This
is black.
pencil's black.
What color is that one? What color is that one? That one's white.
That one's white.
Which pencil's red? Which pencil's red? This pencil is
This
red.
pencil's red.
Which one's gray? Which one's gray? This one's
This
gray.
one's gray.
Yep, that's cool. Okay, what about this one? Only an example. So my books here are all open and closed, right? So this one is open, this one is closed, right? Okay,
What?
so again, you can see it's open
What?
with my hand. There's a connecter. Okay, so again, which book's open? Which book's open? This book's
This book's
open.
open.
Which one's closed? Which one's closed? This one's
This one's
closed.
closed.
Ooh, that's really nice, right? Okay, another one. Can you hear well with your fingers in your ears? Can you hear well with your fingers in your ears? No, I
No,
can't
I
hear
can't
well
hear well
with my
with my
fingers
fingers
in my
in my
ears.
ears.
I hear
I
badly.
hear badly.
Do you see badly? Do you see badly? No, I don't see
No, I
badly.
don't see badly.
I see well.
I see well.
Yep. Does this pen write badly? Does this pen write badly? No, that
That
pen.
pen?
No, that
No, that
pen
pen
doesn't write
doesn't write
badly.
badly.
It writes
It
well.
writes well.
Is there a telephone in your family home? Is there a telephone in your family home? Yes, there is a
Yes, there's a
telephone
telephone
in my
in my
family
family
home.
home.
Have you got a mobile phone in your pocket? Have you got a mobile phone in your pocket? Yes, I've got a.
No,
No, I haven't got
I haven't got
a mobile phone in my pocket.
ma
A mobile phone in
mobile
my
phone
pocket.
in my pocket.
Just a while ago you had. Another. How many phone calls do you make a day? About how many phone calls do you make a day? I make
I
about
make about
one phone call a day.
one phone call a day or none.
Seriously, one phone call a day. Should be positive. Again, I make
I
about
make about
one phone call a
one
day.
phone call a day.
Yep. Congratulations. That was the end of stage 2. Wow. I welcome you to stage 3 in the future. In the future. In 20 years later. 20 years time. Yeah, but anyways, thank you, Mia, for taking this class with me, right? Have a good day with you. Bye.